Hi everybody, please wait for a few minutes as I am getting ready and be sharing. So please check out my channels and all my other stuff. All the stuff we got is down below. So yeah, please wait for a few minutes as I am sharing. So yeah, feel free to share this as well, and we'll be live as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience. Like I say, please wait for a few minutes. We'll just be sharing and we will be live ASAP. Meanwhile, please share my stuff and please get other people to join in with us today. We've got a very, quite a fun little fusion drawing today. I think you probably can guess who's going to be fusing with Nickcca with the title. So yeah, anyways guys, feel free to share. We will be live in a... Again, we'll be live in a few minutes, so please stay tuned. We will be live in a couple of seconds. Please wait. When the advertisement starts, you know we'll be really nearly ready. Hi guys, please keep it in mind we do try and keep this PG-13, but due to our sense of humour and the topics we'll be discussing, it might go 18+. So if you are easily offended by anything, remember guys, this is all in jest, all in conversation, and we're not targeting anyone. I mean, we love everybody the same, so including ourselves. So please enjoy the show. Anyways guys, I am sponsored by Lifecost, or whatever it's named now. Link for it is down below. Also, music is by Enquire Within, and as a disclaimer, I do not own the music provided by these bands, but they were provided to me by the bands themselves to have to promote their works. So please support their official releases. Check them out. Links is down below. Also, Volume 3 is coming out really soon now, guys. So if you want to pre-order it, like the book copy or the digital copy, now is the time to do it, guys. Seriously, like, you need to get your hands on it now. So just remember that. Also, please check out my Patreon if you want to support me that way. If you just want to support the live draws and not just the manga, you get some really cool benefits like voting, sneak previews, things like that. You get to watch even the speed draws before they come out. So anyways guys, please enjoy the theme song, and we'll be live in literally 2 minutes after this song. Enjoy. Hi everybody, this is James of Vamp the Lost Soul. How are you all today? Now, obviously we were doing a Fusion Week. If you haven't guessed it, because it's really obvious by now, this week is Fusion Week. Also, I'll be fusing Nickcca from my series Vamp the Lost Soul, which looks like this, by the way, guys. Also, I'll be fusing with the Riddler, using these two iconic designs at the moment as the inspiration for the fusion. So here we go. So I think we're doing a more elegant sort of look, like, and also probably half crazy, because to be honest, with the Riddler's recent history, he has been a villain, but as always, but also he has actually been a hero in recent comics. So I don't know if he's back to villainy now or whatever, but hey, we could all dream, buddy. But anyways, we are gonna start off for the head, obviously. So that pen's a little too thick for my tastes. Not like that. I love you people, but you're filthy-minded. So yeah, anyways. I tell you what, my question of the day, I haven't done this in a long time properly, so here's my question of the day. What is your favourite Batman rogues gallery out of the whole of the rogues gallery? Like the Joker, Riddler, Calendar Man, you know, even the most obscure ones. Who is your favourite out of the rogues gallery and why? Feel free to join the chat, guys. Seriously, it'd be such an honour to have you all on to chat with me today on this live draw. Obviously, as I am working on this drawing. So, anyways, we're just working on the head at the moment. And I think what we're going to do is give him a bit more of a looking down vibe. So he's like looking down at you. Because as we know, if anyone reads a lot of Batman comics, Riddler does like to look down on people, intelligence-wise. Because obviously he thinks he is the superior intellect compared to most people. That's why he likes to challenge Batman a lot. Because obviously he's the only one that kind of challenges the intellect. But he doesn't want to admit it at the same time. So, yeah, we're going to do something like that today. And we're going to do a little flat chin here. So we're going to make Nick a little bit older, obviously, because the Riddler's quite an old character. Not like an old man, but he's older than Nick, like probably about 30s and 40s, while Nickcca is like 13. So we'll probably go for like a mid-section and maybe go for like early 20s look, I would say. Probably late, no, I'll say mid to late 20s, I would say. So near hitting the 30s. So here we go. But anyways, guys, we have got a band, Enquire Within, today, playing their music as per usual. If you are in a band or anything, guys, and you want to promote yourselves and get yourself out there, please contact me. I'm more than happy to have you on this show. It's just to help people to get out there. Or if you are a fellow artist yourself and you're about to get something out, or you're working on something, you're on the verge of giving a sneak preview, let me know, guys. Seriously, I'm more than happy to have you on the live draw. I know I'm a small timer, but I do try to promote you guys whenever I can. So, anyways. And if you want to be a guest on the live stream, just let me know. My email is on all my social medias. So, if you want to know, it's vantlosser@hotmail.com. I always say .co.uk for some weird reason, but I know it's .com. So, that is me just being a bit of a derp. Anyways, let's thin out those lines a little bit just to get a bit more definition in the template, so I could actually work with the template better. So, and also we've got to put a couple of lines as well. So I'm not sure what the pose I'm gonna do yet. I might go for like a walking towards you, because I really need to practice that kind of pose, because I'm not very good at those poses, to be honest. I tried to do my best, like as best as I can to do it, but yeah, that throat thing does not look. There we go. And like that. And then just get the shoulders done. Anyways, guys, like I say, the question of the day, if you are watching right now, is who is your favourite Batman villain? Who, out of the whole Batman Rogues Gallery, who do you think is the best character? I know a lot of people like the Joker, obviously, but I would like to hear, like, maybe some obscure favourites. I don't know, like Scarecrow or something like that. Joker has been a favourite of mine, but I do like Scarecrow as well. I do think he is quite interesting as a character to actually watch, because obviously he is based on fear, and it's kind of like two different types of fear. Like, kind of like, you got Batman who feeds the fear to criminals by physical means, and then you got obviously the Scarecrow, aka Dr. Jonathan Crane, if I remember correctly, his actual real name. He kind of inspires fear by using like sort of like hallucinogens and stuff like that. So, anyways, so yeah, we got the body sorted. So if a character's walking, we've got to have it like that. So the shoulder will be a bit more down this side. The shoulder will be a little higher up. Yeah, and then what we can do is do the like that. And when you do walking towards poses, I kind of forget to do the whole like the hip goes up while you're walking, and I keep forgetting to do that, which is really bad, actually. It's a really bad habit, and I should not do it, but hey ho, it ends up happening. So what we're gonna do is have it like that, and then let's see. So if it's walking, the hip's got to be slightly slanted. So one leg is up while walking and one leg is down. So the one that's down is obviously the foot goes towards, and then obviously when the leg goes behind, stuff like that. So it's always good to template your work first. I know a lot of people kind of don't do it, and they can do it from the mind. I do not know how, but artists like me, my advice is always template your work first, because actually you do find a lot of faults straight away while you're drawing. So yeah, anyways. But like I say, but to get the conversation started, my favourite, like I said, one of my absolute favourite of the Rogues Gallery has to be Scarecrow. Yes, I do love the Joker as a character. I think he's really good, and I think he is the best out of the Rogues Gallery, because he is the opposite to Batman. But at the same time, I think I do think at the same time there are like other interesting to the Rogues Gallery that are opposites to Batman, just not as much as the Joker is. So yeah, if we got like one arm going down here, one arm sort of sticking out like that, just sort of like that, so we can hold the switchblade probably, and the other would be a bit more like sort of elegant, so we could do like the split personality thing, but just a bit more, you know, actually there. So right, so we do that, and then obviously we've got to measure the arms properly, so obviously it's not going to work well if that doesn't work. So yeah, so we do that, and then like that, and then arm come forward here, and we might have to shorten that for foreshadowing, because obviously the hand's going to be on the cane like so. I'm not sure if we're going to do that, or we're going to do something like a hand pose like that, or maybe a little bit so we can show off the cane a bit more, but we'll work that out along the way. So pardon me, I keep burping, I apologize. So yeah, that, and then do that. So we've got the arm sort of sticking out, so that's where like the knife sort of thing is going to go, but I think we're going to use one of Nickcca's abilities to make like a sort of little shadow knife, just to make it look like sort of chaotic. I think we're going to have that knife sort of like that, so showing the palm of the hand, sort of like, or maybe just a hand a little bit tilted down, and then just sort of like that, and obviously have it sort of, is the arm actually, yeah, it is the right measurement, just me going a bit silly. Oh, let me just double check with the head measurements, because I've got a feeling something's just a teensy bit off. Yeah, thought so. It's that arm. It's got to go a little further down here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's why it's off. Yeah. You know, like when you look at something, you go, yeah, that's off, and then you realise, yeah, that's why it's off. And we better do that shorter. Yeah, because the hand is showing, and then we have that, and then we've got like the sort of, I think we're going to put the knife that way, just to make it a little more chaotic. Yeah, so we got like there, and then obviously we've got the sort of cane here. Yeah, okay, cool. So now all we have to do is work out the legwork, as I call it. So first off, one hip is up here and the other hip is lower down, so we need to go halfway through these circles, just to make sure like the legs are level. So we could just rub that out and then measure the head, get the head size, and one leg's going to be absolutely forward, so we're going to do that, and then I think we're going to do, oh, hold on, I just realised something. I just picked out a colour. There we go, and I've got to measure the head again. Actually no, I can do it from the body, because that's actually the exact size, so here we go, and then there, and then that's where the knee is. So if we have one leg sort of coming forward, and then the other leg obviously going like here, because that's where halfway is, just to make sure the leg length is correct. No, it's not. Sometimes, see, this is why it's always brilliant to double check. Double check sort of like your mass while you're doing this. So the other leg obviously goes here, and then we turn it that way. So we just got to make sure, like, obviously, like that. So we could do that, and then there. That's where the knee bends, and then get that height, sort of. Or we could do like I said, some for short. I think for shortening would work on this quite well. just so it actually looks like he is walking, or I'd say leg a bit more further back actually, like proper for shorten it. So it's like that. Oops. And then make the bigger foot. Make the foot bigger at the, yeah. So we do that, and then, yeah. Just sort of like that. Sort of like that. And then, like I say, and then what we can do is just do the triangle thing here. I might do some foreshortening here and shorten that arm length a little bit just to make it look like, but that's coming forward, so the foreshortening should be really happening here, and then obviously have the arm tuck like that. Yeah, so we've got that going on, and then what I do is this is how I find the crutch quite easily, sort of like that. And then obviously where the body, so it's just so I can anatomize the body a bit, and then just sort of like so. And then right, we're gonna do the staff sort of like that. So the staff, that third leg comes forward. I'll tell you what, actually, I think we're actually gonna poke the knife out like there. So, yeah, so I could actually have room to do some sort of knife thing. And just sort of, yeah. Okay, yeah, so we've got like a sort of knife thing going on here, and just straighten that line out a bit more. That's not, doesn't look too straight to me, even though I'm sketching it. I'm not too sure about that. Because that's forward. Yeah. I think I foreshortened that leg a little too much. Well, it looks a bit too wide for it to be foreshortened. So if we want it actually foreshortened, it's got to look like it's got to have that sort of zero out look. So we'll see what happens with that. If I goof it, I'm going to have to like model that leg. But it should be fine for now. So layout, new layout. Now we can do all the details. So, there we go. Now the pen is going to be a little bit smaller. Obviously I've got to get the details in. Anyways, I'm just keeping an eye on the chat just to make sure like no one, I don't want to miss anyone like last time I did that. And then just sort of get the rubber sort of smaller. Cool. Make sure. Okay, so we have to get the eyes sort of like between here, I would say. Make them a little bit smaller. So if we go closer here and use, I would say we're going to use these eyebrows, but Nickcca's eye shape. So, so we're going to use that eye shape. So we're going to do that sort of. Like that. And I think we're going to get his glasses as well. That's too wide. Need to thin out those lines a bit today. Just to get that sort of, yeah, that's a bit too thinned out. Just need to sort of get those eyes in. Sort of. There we go. And obviously we're going to get that scar in as well. That's kind of like a prominent feature of Nick's. So, and then just sort of stick that out a bit more, and just sort of that, and then get like the eyebrow of the Riddler. So we're gonna do it in my style, obviously. So if it's like that, sort of like that. So there we go, and then. Yeah, so we're gonna do like a sort of questionable expression. Like that. And I think, yeah. Okay, cool. We're gonna just like that. Oh, I know what to do actually. We're gonna do like a semi sort of mask sort of glasses. Like that, and then this out. Like that. Yeah. And then just so you can just see his eyes popping out from underneath. Like so. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that sort of design. So we need to sort of widen that design a little bit for the glasses. Actually make it look like a mask, but glasses at the same time. So we look at Riddler's original design for the mask. Sort of goes like that. Sort of. Hold on. Yeah, so it's basically like quite curved around here. And then just rub that out, obviously. And then just sort of... How's the tip of the mask? Hold on, we need to get to the first image. So it goes down as well there. So... So if we do it a bit more thicker, I'd say like that, and then maybe to more Nickcca's eye shape. So it just makes it look a bit more, you know what I mean. And then just sort of that, sort of like that, like so, sort of. Yeah. Yeah. Sort of. Like that. Give him sort of like the chiseled jaw look. That's it. I think we are going to use that bowler hat. Yeah, the bowler hat look, I think we'll do it. So, sort of get that bowler hat look going. Like that. And then... To be honest, I think the glass is going to cover the ears, but I'm just putting the ears there just in case I need it. And to be honest, it's perfect because he's actually having the looking down look. So we could just do that. Like so. Yeah, there we go. Like that. Put the hair there. And then just sort of... Actually, it's not white. Just gonna keep on doing. There we go. And then actually just sketch his hair there. There. Yeah, there we go. We use sort of that sort of design. There we go. Sort of. Yeah. Actually, sort of. Yeah. There we go. And let's see. Get that scar popped out like that. Yeah, sort of like that. What we can do is make both eyes glow, so one be red and normal, one be like gold, so like puppet sort of colour scheme. And as for this, I don't think we're going to get the hoodie, but what we are going to do, maybe we could actually, so it could really mix in well, I think. Yeah, so if we leave the shirt out, sort of, yeah, like that, and instead of having like odd end sleeves like Nick's got, we're going to use like that design for the jacket. So, and then put like question marks obviously all over it instead of the patterns that Nick has. So we can mix it up a bit. So wait, and then yep, like so. And what else can we do? Make the top half so like so. I think that rib cage is a little too wide to the left, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Like that, yep. So we've got like, you know, the suit's got tails. Sort of. Yeah. Sort of. That and then, see. And we're going to use, like I say, that inspiration. Just for sort of like getting the costume mixed up a bit. So you can tell the arm's a little bit behind, but then... yeah. But how's his jacket? Oh, right. So his doesn't... right, yeah. Okay. Instead of pointing it out, that squared up the... okay, yeah, cool. So... not the opposites again. I really did the opposite thing. It's like, no, we're doing something like this. So this is my rough sketch for the costume at the moment. Like that. Do it like that. And actually use Nick's like sort of arm sleeves. Sort of like that. Then do the same. So we want it like symmetrical. Batten it and then yeah. Shorten it just a little bit here. Just to sort of, yeah. That and then sort of. How as long as his fingers... yeah, it actually goes up the fingers a little bit. So sort of. Because a smaller finger would be, yeah. That. Actually, I think we're gonna. No, we're gonna actually do it front ways for the cane. Sort of. Need to get like the Riddle cane. So, yeah. I think we're gonna go for that design. I do like that design, but a bit more like a bit more of a like that. And yep. Get it thinner at the back. And then bigger like that. Like so. And then actually we could actually make it look like it's coming forward then. So make it bigger here and then just for shorten it like so. Like that. But we're gonna have to move that up, I think. So hold on, select. Let's deselect. Hold on, let's try and God's sake. Because I'm doing the square. Oh. And then move that cane up so it looks like it's actually into his palm of his hand more. Where's the... There we go. Selection, deselect. Yep. And then... How's the end of his cane look? Have we got like an image? Visual Riddler? Wanna... Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna use that, but like I say, we're gonna sort of like that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Like that. Get the rubber and just sort of clean out that cane a bit so we can see what's going on. If it's doing that, then yeah, no, it doesn't work out, so we're gonna have to make it look like it's coming forward. So yeah, that cane was completely wrong, so we need to sort of sort that out. There we go, because I did that completely wrong because I realized the way the cane's coming. So needs to sort of go like that, and sort of like that. That's wrong. That's not the middle of the cane. Sort of sketch that middle in. There we go. Yep, there we go. We got that done. Yep, and then just sort of... Yep, yeah, there we go. And... sort of... Yep. Like so. And... so we've got to bulk up that costume a bit. Okay, so the trousers he wears is quite smart usually. Yeah, oh, they're usually buttoned. Okay, that's a new one in my books. All right, so they're buttoned, and sort of there we go. Sort of, obviously. Like that, so it looks like he's walking forward. sort of. Well, if you're walking back, yeah. So that should be more like that, and that should be more. Yeah. Like so, and then like, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I think I've got my that. Yep. And then just have the little, that's it. Just trying to use the modern design. Yeah. Sort of. Does he have a belt? No, he doesn't. Wears button trousers. Sorry, it's just a new one in my books. My brain's just a bit like by that. So, yeah. And then what we can do is put Nick's shoes in. Like so. Yep, like that. But yeah, Nick's aspecting. I think we're going to flare out those bottoms a bit. Make it like flared out, but only flared at the bottom. And then just sort of... Yeah. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. And just sort of... Like that. Sort of... Like so. Sort of. Yeah. Alright, so we got the hat. Got everything. Now we can sort out the rest of the jacket. Now, we're going to use... His is quite close, and Nick's a lot more... his is a lot more open, as you can see. So, we're going to kind of combine that together, I think, and just make it a little bit wider. But at the same time, just sort of... Yeah, like that. Obviously, have that, and yeah, patch that up. Yeah, so should do that. That is a little bit out of proportion, I think. Yeah, shoulders a little too big, I think. Got that, and so his shoulders raised here, so it should be like that. Sort of. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. See how it looks. Trying to... Yeah. Not putting off that look too well, am I? Yeah. Yeah, because we'll get that corrected meanwhile, but I just need that template done. Yeah. That foreshortening is not working out, is it? I think we need to make that a bit longer. Like that. A bit more foreshortening. Same here. Sort of flare that up. Maybe just get that foot forward like that. So I think that foreshortening was a little bit too foreshortening, if you get what I mean. Should be there. I don't know how people do walking forward drawings, I have to admit, because you have to remember like foreshortening rules, and I can't I can't really do that too well, honestly. Yeah, we do that. Yeah, I think that would work. Just got to remember the whole. That looks a lot better than it was. Okay, now time for this. Sort of. Yep. Yep. Okay, and use the rubber just sort of clean up. Yep. Make it look unstable, obviously. If I get a basic shape of a knife going. Sort of like that. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think I've got what I roughly want. But we're going to need to do that and then just get a basic shape of a knife going. Like that. Yeah. Yep, I think we got that going. Going well. So... Yep, okay, and obviously we need to find out. Yep, so layer, new layer, vector layer. Yep. Okay, and then we need to get the black ready. Now, this is the fun part, where we get to actually draw it in properly. So, like so, and then... And then just sort of get that smaller. Yeah, just get that in. Then like that, and then same here. Like that. And then yep, and then just sort of edit, undo. I don't just sort of... Hold on, edit, undo. Doing it a bit wrong here. Yeah, do that and then... Yeah. There we go. Like that, and then yep, and get the rubber. Get out those lines a bit. And we're gonna need to get that rubber smaller again if I'm affected. There we go. And then get it on. Hat's done. So edit, undo. There we go. Alright, we're going to play some Enquire Within now, guys. So I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to concentrate on the line work a little bit. So enjoy Enquire Within. Please check them out. The link is down below. So please check them out. actually, the thing should be spreading.
With a rifle in my hand. To kill is my design. Take the flesh, break it wide. I see you walking, you're all alone. Right in my crosshairs, on your way home. Some consequences.
That was Enquire Within, guys. Please check them out. Their links are down below, so please check them out. It'd be really great. Anyways, guys, I am literally just finishing off this hand. This hand took me a little bit of time because I was like, not right, and I had to I need to yeah. No, it's fine because the measurements are fine. Yeah, just there we go. And then edit. My hands are getting a bit wobbly this morning. I do not know what's going on. But there you go. And then just out. Go. Right, let's take a step back. Yeah, we're going to have to go a little lower than that. That's not right. We go. That's it, and get covered. Get that a little bit neatened up. So get that and a bit well done. That line there a little bit more straighter. That. Yeah, there we go. Go. Yep. There we go. We got that hand done. Yep. Thin that out a little bit because I think that's a little too wide. Just need to thin that arm out a little bit. Need that line work. There we go. So now we got the arms done, and then just and let's see. Like that. Like that. Yep, there we go. It's a bit where it needs to be a bit janky. Yep. Take the like sort of design of it. If you look at that, like it's actually got proper edges and everything, mostly. So you need to sort of imitate that. A bit Helsingy, really. Like it's starting to look a bit more Helsingy than really, but here we go. Oh, someone has messaged me. Hold on, Twitch affiliate or viewbot. Oh, someone's trying to message me for a viewbot. Okay, fair enough. Anyways, always get the war in me. There we go. And then hit undo. Like that, because it's a towel, so there we go. And then what we can do is do the same here and just sort of hit undo. That was really bad. That was really, really bad. Yep. One shoulder's up, so it's got to be a little bit in balance. Like that. Actually, is it buttoned on his shirt as well? Actually, I think we've got an idea for that. Yeah. So we've got like the tight aspects of that. And like that. There we go. Doesn't it? Realise something. Lower. That needs to be on. That's right. We're going to have to do it like that. Yeah. So the levels are heights. Right. So higher up. Just get rid of that. There we go. And then. Yep, there we go. Like that. Like that, so, yep. Fine, because that's coming forward, so. Like that. Yeah. Okay. Yep. There we go. And yeah, I think I've got an idea for the shoulders instead of the skull. That has got to be higher. I just realised it's not as symmetrical as I thought it was. So this is what we're going to do. And where's the lasso? Grab this. And then that up. About there. Yep. Selection, deselect. There we go. And just sort of get that sort of fixed up. This. Need to get the skeleton back up just so. Yep. So. Yep. There we go. Like that. Yep. Look like that. Yep. Get on do. Right, if we're gonna do this shadow knife, we've got to do it right. So. Like so. So like say it's just sort of like that, and that looks like a thumb size finger. No, we don't want to do that. We want a normal size. That. Yep. Just do that. Yep. Yep, that's hidden. Like so, and yep. That. Rubber. Like that. Yeah. So. That's it. Okay, cool. And yeah, it is sort of. That's it. And then sort of. Yeah, and then what we can do for the background, I've got a really good idea for a background now. So hopefully this will work. So I've really got a good idea. So hopefully it will just work. Not, I'm gonna be like, oh shit. There we go. And straighten that out. Yep. So, yeah. Make it a little unstable. So obviously he's like, if there's like a fusion between Riddler and that, the character would probably be a lot more calculated. So yeah, but still unstable. So you can see like hints of the unstableness. What we can do, paint bucket, use the rubber to sort of highlight the edges and stuff like that. That and so, and then that and so, yeah. Like so, and then just clean it up a bit. Like that. Yep. Alright, cool. And then yep. Nope. Yep, like that sort of thing. And then what we can do is just then edit the pattern a bit more, just to make it a lot more smoother. Like that. Like that. So, smooth that out again. And just sort of, yeah. There we go. So now that should work. What we can do is just clear it up, and then we could do some deets work on it. I'm here. Yeah. Do that as well. That. Yeah, there we go. So that. Yeah, cool. All right, right. So we got that done. We are good on that. Now time for the. Like that. Yeah, sort of like that. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Okay. And so. Like that. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then shortening. Like so. And hopefully this, I hope this works out. Yep. Right. That. Okay, let's see where he looks. Ooh, I'm going closer. No, I want to go further out so I can actually bloody... There we go, see what I'm doing. So... Yep. Yep, that will do. Let's see. Yeah, so basically what we can do is shade that, shade the underleg completely. So it looks like the leg's coming back. So we're going to have to do a bit of like shade tricking, I think. Should not. That hand's obviously full. Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. And that thumb is too long because I've just checked my anatomy while checking it with my thumb. The end of the thumb should reach here and like that. Should reach around about there. Yep, cool. So now we will morph that layer. So if we make a new up, merge down. Yep, good with that. Merge it down. Now should this. Let's go closer. Yep. Yeah, cool. Yep. Tidy up bits here. Like that. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. There's some new bits here. There we go. Actually, I think. Go, and then. Do that. Yep. So, there we go. Like that, yeah. So, yeah, that looks pretty cool. Okay, cool. Now we're going to get some deets done. So, like that, and yeah. Like that. We'll have to do a little bit of, yeah, like that. Someone's trying to call me in the middle of a live stream, I think. Sorry guys, but I am in the middle of a live, so no can do. There we go. And what we can do is to sort of like a So you see what I'm doing with this now, hopefully. Edit, undo. I'll do that gently. So I want it to be actually really convincing. And yep. And then like that, and black again. There we go. So now that should really look like it's coming to life, sort of thing. So it's kind of forming into an actual solid object. So yeah, and then we should be colouring in soon. Yep. Okay, cool. So we've got all that done. Yep. And that's for that. So sweet. There we go. So I just wanted to, and then what we can do is shadow that bit quite harshly underneath the arm. And yeah, okay, cool. Done. Okay, we are cool. We got, right, we should have all that done now. So layer, new layer. Now we can actually go on the colouring. There we go. And jump. Oh, edit, undo. Whoops. Oh, I've got to... There we go. Yeah, cool. So it's done that. Select, deselect. Okay. Okay, so it's the leg, something's wrong with the leg. So selection, deselect, and what we do is we spin it again. Right, layer we on? That layer. Yep. Making sure there's gaps for it to come into. There we go. Let's try that again. Selection, deselect. At least it's only the legs. I have to admit, like, part of me was worried about it. I left a lot of gaps everywhere else. Yeah, and shoe as well. Right, let's have a look. Gap possibility there, here, and everywhere else. So let's try that again. Yep, we closed that off. Brilliant. Yep. Okay. And selection, deselect. So yeah. So what we're going to do is a shadowing layer now, just to shadow everything up, and then yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And the red for this. We need to lock it and duplicate. Okay. And then let's see. Yep. So what we're gonna need is a little bit thicker. That's it. And here we're gonna really harshly shade. It's here, just sort of like that. So they stroke up to the. Sorry, I can't say that. I'm getting immature right now, aren't I? So sort of like so, and like that. That's what one part of it, and see if it does that again. There we go. Get up closer to that. Oops, sorry. Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't need to apologise for that because I can. There we go. It's like that. Just clean. Yeah, we want it to sort of. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Sort of. Yep. Yep. So, because I want to start from this leg, so it actually looks like it's coming back. So it actually looks like he's walking towards you, sort of thing. That. Like so. Yep. And then secondary colour. So we're going to switch between these colours quite a bit. So what we want to do, like I say, is actually get that look of he's actually walking towards you. So, yeah. Because I wanted to get that foreshortening, but well, I did foreshorten it too much earlier on. So I apologise. And hello, new person. Welcome to the live show. I hope you feel free to comment down below. So, yeah, feel free to not comment down below, but, you know, stream chat. Derp. I was being a bit of a derp. So, here we go. And what we can do is just do a little bit of a... Ah! Okay, I just noticed I'd done it. Oops. I don't know why I did that. Unlock these couple of layers for a second here, because obviously this is the cane, and we can't afford to lose that. So, hello! Athena! Hello, how you been? Taco Athena. And let's see, right, let's make that vanish, and I've locked it, haven't I? Yep. Stop locking things, James. You can lock it once you've done this bit. But yeah, how are you, Athena, today? Welcome to the live show. Lock and double lock. There we go. And now I can actually finally get on with the shading without worrying about missing. Have I missed anything else? I'm going to make sure I'm not missing it. And that is not missing, but it needs to be rubbed out. So, again, we're going to have to... I keep missing bits. It's really bad. I'm busy with the maid cafe. Instantly got some time to chill. So, yay. I'm glad you got some time to chill. How's everything apart from that as well? Like, is everything else just okay? So I know, and I wanted to say thank you for coming to the wedding the other day, by the way, because one of my people who's talking to me now actually came to the wedding, so it's like, yay. Well, the reception, I should say. Oh no, I need to get some water down me. Damn right. Anyways, now show that up, and I'm going to rub that out because I do not want to get any black in this areas, and not in the way you think, you dirty people, but I love you for it. I've missed a lot of areas. See, this is the problem with blood effects. You kind of forget where things are, and it's not good. Alright. We have to make that disappear for a sec. Fine. Let it undo. Come on. There we go. Always you're welcome. It was lovely, and I had a great time. Thank you. I'm glad you had a great time. That, yeah. I have to admit, like, day went... Admittedly, like, when people go, oh, it goes fast, you're like, nah, it's not going to go that fast. It's true, it just goes whoom, and you're like, what happened? And literally it's like, I do not know what happened, I swear. But yeah, come on, there we go. Gently, as you can see, yeah, I'm just trying to rub out the bits that I should have rubbed out, because I am a numpty. And actually, you were like this, I am doing a fusion of Riddler and Nickcca today. So just to let you know. So thought that'd be a bit of a ooh. Stretch. Oh, I hope if you guys heard that, there was a lot of clicking. It's like, yeah, like when you get shot, it's like, oh god, clicking. It's happening. The clicking's happening. And you got your Lady Persephone at the end of it. Yes, I do. I was happy. I got my Persephone. But yeah, it just went so fast for us, and obviously you've seen some of the pictures. We went to Disneyland Paris. Dale tried to steal my wife, and then I became best friends with Chip. Yes, it's true. Dale steals people's wives. Watch out for Dale, people. Thank you. Yeah, just watch out for Dale. If you ever go to Disneyland Paris, he might steal your wife. You know, he might swing both ways. He might try to steal your husband as well. So just be careful with Dale. Dale likes to steal wives, I've noticed. Anyways. But yeah, that was fun. We went on the Aerosmith roller coaster ride. Went on the Indiana Jones. Like, we were supposed to go on more rides, but we didn't realise our Magic Passes covers Fast Pass until the last day. So we were like, shit. But oh well. It happens. Yeah, and then just sort of get the material for the shoes. But yeah. It's just gonna get the shoes. I can't remember if Riddler's still like he was a villain and now he's like, apparently recently in comics he became a hero, and I can't remember now if he's still like in the hero biz or has he just gone back to just straight up villain again. So, which was kind of cool. I want to read that story arc actually because it's quite interesting. Like, you know, when villains do try to become good. It was like that episode out of, I don't know if anyone remembers it, but the Batman animation series, where like the Penguin actually tries to be a genuinely good guy, and then he gets like screwed over a lot, and then he goes back to being a villain. It's quite tragic actually. Like, he was actually genuinely trying to be a good guy, and just people ripped the shit out of him, and then in the end he just had enough and went, right, okay, I'll go back to be a villain. Like, yeah, shit, I'm out. Yeah, you know the episode. Like, I thought that was pretty cool. That's why I want to read this comic, to see like how they do that with Riddler. Because apparently in the comics, like, he does become like a hero detective for a while. So it's like, ooh, that's actually quite an interesting story plot. I want to read that at some point. And we're gonna, that's overshadowing the hat, I think, a little bit. But well, we'll do that. Oh, I missed that series. They should bring that back. Get rid of all that, you know, the modern crap live action kiddie shows, and bring back the Batman animation series because it was awesome. They should bring that back from the dead. Agreed. Edges to Manga library at Taco. Yay! All of the edge. Yeah. Oh god, I got to donate the books. Actually, I don't know how to do that. I'll just probably bring some and just donate it. I think that would have to be the case. But yeah. Anyways, there we go, and then sort of that. And right, so that's going to be back for the head. Yeah, so I kind of use like the Riddler's eyebrows for this one. I'll check with the committee. Yeah, I think you can just, like, kind of put them there, but I do not know. So, I know I said to him I will do it, but I'm trying to find a way to, like, sort of... or, like, do I just put them there? Do I just ask someone? Or, you know... I don't know. Anyways. But I'm not going to get a table at Taco this year. I think I'm going to, like... Obviously, because Matt's coming in that, so... I'm going to be, like, sort of... I want to chill, like, with everybody. I'm quite excited Peanut's going to come. My little peanut. My little peanut. My little peanut. Apparently he's got a bit of a ridiculous name, actually. I heard Matt told me a little bit about it. It's a bit like, what name has he come up with himself? Oh, God. Anyways, gonna get that, and then... You've been quite close to the commute, actually, Nikki, now, lately. I've noticed that. Like, how did you manage that one? Or was that because, like, is it through, like, the makeup? Wasn't himself, was it? I keep calling him that. What did you keep calling him? I actually want to know. What did you keep calling Peanut? Just want to. I actually want to know now. Treat. See. I would have got him to say Peanut Tree. So make sure the nickname gave him, nickname you given him, which will confuse a lot of people. Confuse the hell out of people because that's what we love here in this show. To confuse people, he is a peanut tree. And how do you know there's no such thing as a peanut tree? Anyways, that possibly be arranged. Yes, do it. Turn him into the peanut tree. He is the peanut. No, he shall not escape that nickname. I've gave that to him since he was like, he used to be well little when I knew him. Like literally, he used to be half my height and I'm short. And I saw him a few years later, and he turned around, and we were mucking around, and people thought we were actually having a full-blown argument. This was the first time we met in, what, years? He went, I'm not Peanut anymore. And I went, shut up, you're still Peanut. And literally, it just stuck with him. And he goes, why is he calling you Peanut? Is he picking on you? He's like, nah, it's James. It was literally, nah, it's me. But yeah. But he is... Oh, I can't believe how tall he's gotten still. Like, I can't get over it. And I've got back in contact with him for years and years now. And it's like I still can't get used to the fact he's taller. He stood in his miracle grow between years. Yeah, that's probably what it is. So I would just put him in a pot and like, give him miracle grow. It's like steroids for trees, for peanut trees. Because we have got a peanut tree. If you got a peanut, you must feed it miracle growth. Anyways, don't know why I was singing that, but there you go. It just proves I'm going madder and madder each day. Oh, yeah, just give him miracle grow and you make your peanut tree grow. Just put like soil around his feet as well. Play him some happy music, you know, like Guardians of the Galaxy. Just as you should. just like, you know, like Guardians of the Galaxy theme music, and then Peanut just does this little dance. Oh, baby, no. You know, like at the end of was it Guardians of the Galaxy 1, the trailer, like the pre-credits, and you got like the little baby dancing Groot as a twig, and Drax looks at him and he freezes. That's what I can imagine Peanut doing, just when you're playing music, he's like that, and then you just look at him, he's like that. Like that. So just like maybe we should get Matt to cosplay as baby Groot. Yeah, shall we get like Peanut, just put his feet in a plant pot, get him in like a Groot like onesie or something with a mask, and actually get him to do that little dance, like and just wait, everyone looks at him and he just stops every like time someone looks at him. I know Peanut's costume for MCM. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to convince him to do that. Go as a plant pot Groot. We have to do it, like, and I'm gonna say to Lee, like, me and Lee are gonna deeply encourage this. It won't take much. No, Peanut does like to I think one of his cosplay he really wants to do is Bruno. You know, that film where he just makes everyone uncomfortable, including Eminem. Like, he wants to do that, so he's got an excuse to wear, like, I can't what he wears. It's like some sort of spandex thing, isn't it? If I remember correctly. Like, I haven't actually seen the Bruno film. I've seen Borat, but I haven't seen Bruno. But yeah, apparently, like, he wears, like, these sort of, like, spandex and a little hat. That's what he wants to wear. Which I could totally imagine, sadly, Matt wearing. Just scarring many a child for life in the process. Like, yeah. Oh, God. He will scar many children for life. And Hades and Athena would be best pleased with this. We'll be watching from above going, ha 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 ha. Kids get scarred. Excellent. Right, so we're getting the eyebrow. Ooh, getting the under eyebrow done, as we call it. The under eyebrow. Such an elegant term. The under eyebrow. Sounds like some sort of really crap 80s horror film title as well. Encourage him to do it daily. Oh God, don't. He would probably love that. Unless we take it. We should take him to Brighton in it. Oh God. His face would be like, I am scarred for life. Actually, I'm really tempted to do that. Just like that time at the Cape. Oh, that was a hilarious story for Matt. And yeah. To be honest, what happened to me at one of the Comic-Cons, I think, kind of trumps that a little bit. Because Matt rips his shit into me for it. The whole Babe Station thing. Can't believe I actually managed to fucking get on there. Underbrow, yeah. Yeah, underbrow, there you go. I do not know the correct name for this. All I know, it is under the eyebrow. The underbrow. There you go, Undertale's new sequel, Underbrow. Spare monsters with big eyebrows and big underbrows. Buy it now. Buy it now. It sounds like a really exciting game, I swear. I swear it's exciting. It's about monsters' underbrows. Tell me. Well, basically, right, I don't know. Well, I think we'll start with the Brighton one because then you know what Bromley thing that happened to him, and then I'll tell you about the thing that probably trumps his because he kind of like he put it in his speech. Actually, I'm surprised Tiff didn't tell you about that. But basically, we were going out to Bromley. Yeah, gay bar. Just trust me, it's brilliant. One night we were going out, basically to Bromley to see like a metal gig thing. Like, sort of, there's a metal night going on up there at the time, and Matt was refused entry at the metal bar, so Matt had to find somewhere else to go. So, all guesses of guesses, where did he go? So he went to this pub, and I won't say, obviously, you know what's going to come up, but basically, the pure look on his face was apparently panic while he was there. He rung me up, and I was like on the car with my mates Adam and Jade at the time, and Matt was like, "Get here quickly, get here now," and I was like, "Why? Is there anything going on?" So basically, the way he was talking, I thought he was getting mugged or something. So I asked Adam to sort of like, look, we need to get there fast because it seems like something's going on. And basically, Matt told us where he was. We made our way there. And he was at this other pub called, I think it's like called The Boat or something like that in Bromley. Something like that. It was in the middle of the high street, or that's all I know. And we got there. I looked in the window. And Matt was pale when I got there, by the way. Like, pale as shit. And when I got there, there was rainbow flags everywhere. And I mean, like, everywhere in that bar. Like, you can tell what it is by a glance. And I think you know what it is. It was a full-blown gay bar or gay night at this bar. And I turned around, and you just saw this unamused look at my face at the time, thinking, we've just rushed here. And I turned around and went, you went in that bar, didn't you, Matt? Yeah? It's a gay bar, Matt, isn't it? Yeah? Did you get hit on? Yes. And apparently he locked himself in the bathroom until we were nearby, so he could get himself out. So basically, we couldn't go in any other bar, because this was the only bar that would accept no ID. Because obviously Matt looks rather young at the time, obviously, when this happened. So me and Adam looked at each other and we had this big evil smirk on our faces. Like, well, if this is the only bar we're going, we have to go back in, Matt. And Matt was like, oh, fuck. So basically, the rest of the night consisted of me encouraging the guy who hit on him in the first place to hit on him some more for a joke. Because he realised he wasn't gay by then. But we just said, look, please do it because it's really bloody funny. So he was there freaking out. And Adam, the big guy you probably met with a beard and that, who does the freak show stuff, he was scaring the lesbians all night with the spoon up his nose trick. Because obviously he's paying through drugs, so he that's what he does. Obviously for a side living, like he performs at freak shows. So he was doing all the freak show stuff, scaring like this lesbian couple, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. Matt getting hit on where I was pissing myself laughing more. And it was, I have to admit, one of the best nights of my life, obviously apart from the wedding. But yeah, it was just so fucking hilarious. And you just saw these tears coming down my eyes. I was like, this is so fucking funny. And I was saying, Matt, like, this is the guy who gives all of the... I'm so proud of you guys. And this is the guy who gives it all the gay crap and all the jokes and that. But when it came to the actual thing, he freaked the fuck out, which was absolutely hilarious. So, moving on, years later after this, I kept wrecking Matt for it, obviously. And obviously, as boys do, you kind of wreck each other, you know, sort of banter. Years later, Matt finally... Like, literally, this was during the year of when me and Rachel got engaged. Poor tree. No, he gets his vengeance, though. So, I dressed up as Roadhog from Overwatch game at the time. So, if you want to look him up, that's what he looks like. And I had my belly out, my body, and I painted it like the actual Roadhog sort of tattoos painted it on my body and stuff. I was really pleased with that cosplay, because I kind of, like, felt confident enough with my fat body to do that sort of cosplay, and I thought, yeah, let's do it. A lot of people actually really loved the cosplay when Rachel was a female Junkrat. So the day goes on, and, you know, we're getting our photos, it's all going well, and, you know, it was having a really good day. Then two ladies, out of nowhere, came up to me and asked me if they could lick my belly. Now, me, being a bit flabbergasted at the time, I did not know what the fuck to do. This is me we're talking about. I'm not like other guys who go, oh yeah, where's that fish? I don't care. Like, I was sitting there like, I don't think this is a good idea. And I'm looking at my other half going, get me out of this, help me here. She went, nah, it'd be funny. Literally, just after we got engaged, she went, nah, it'd be really, really, really funny. And my face was just like, shit. So I slammed the mask on. And they ended up licking my belly on camera. And apparently, I'm on the Babe Station YouTube channel, one of the Comic-Con specials. And I to be honest, you could tell I was really uncomfortable. I was like, I need an adult here moment. And, yeah, Matt saw it, pissed himself laughing, saw it all unfolding with my other half. And now I get wrecked for it ever since. But, yeah, now you know the story of the Babe Station thing. Yes, apparently, I might be on the Babe Station YouTube channel on one of the Comic-Con specials. And that was on the year me and Rachel got engaged. I know. Like, it's like my little face is like, I'm not like most guys. I don't go, whatever. My face is just like, I feel really fucking uncomfortable and I don't know what to do here. Because I ain't like Zeus, you know. I don't just go slaying witches and slaying bitches. Or other way around. Sorry. Big and Crack Guide to D&D video, really funny. I'll show you the link to that in a mo. But, like, literally, that's what happened to me. I literally got my belly licked by two Babe Station ladies. And most guys would be proud of that, but me, I was a bit like, I'm really uncomfortable with this. And yeah, Matt just wrecks me for it ever since. So, whether you think, what do you think, guys? Do you think Matt has the better story and I get to wreck him more, or do you think Matt gets to wreck me for the Babe Station thing? Leave your comments down below. But yeah, that was literally what happened. And as for Lee, well, we have plenty of stories for him. More special moments than moments like that, but yeah, it was absolutely hilarious. Like the time Lee got stuck under a drum kit during band practice, most hilarious fucking thing ever happened. And literally, like, I'm more the serious one out of the band. Like, even I was creasing. You just see tears down my eye. I get to wreck you both. Yeah, exactly. So, like I say, that happened in Bromley, the gay bar thing, and obviously that happened in MCM for me, so... It was, to be honest, when I look back at it now, I do find it really fucking funny. But at the time, I'm a bit like, but I've just got engaged, and oh my god, this is so uncomfortable. Sort of like my little face was like, Hades do not like this. Hades does not approve. But yeah. But other than that, it was a generally a good time, you know. But yeah, so if Matt tries to act gay, just remember, he may give it, but he can't take it. No, he likes grabbing my arse a lot. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out of the closet one day. I love the guy, but if he turned around and went, "I'm gay," I just go around and go, "Fucking called it!" Like, with me, well, I'm just the enigma in itself, so there's no explanation to be had. I get to wreck you both. Yes, you do get to wreck us both, but more stories come with Tokonatsu. Yes! Plenty of story to be had at Tokonatsu, as we all know. Yeah, like, you know, yeah, the many story from Taco, mostly from the Taco lot, obviously. My first year there, I managed to get myself commissaried in a water gun fight, so that was quite fucking hilarious on its own. And obviously, what happened to poor Tiff? I was like, damn it. But you know, it's when obviously, you know, I met Max as well. Lovely bloke he is. He's a love. Puppet. I said puppet. I won't say poppet. Lovely little puppet he is. But yeah. But Lee, on the other hand, actually, I should tell a story about him since he's probably coming as well. I'm not the insomniac. Oh, Polo! Right, this is a brilliant story, and I wish I told this at the time when me and Tiff just came back from my first taco. So we were playing something called One Night Werewolf, where it's a game like, think of it like Cluedo, but you got to find more ammo. So we literally were playing. It is a game where it's like Cluedo, but you got to find a werewolf. And if you ever played Town of Salem online, it's like that as well. You have to like execute like sort of people and get to who's the real werewolves, who's working with them, stuff like that. And poor Max, we thought like, well, a lot of us thought he was the insomniac because he just started laughing. And I'm sorry, but he's like my other half. I could tell he's a guy who can't lie for toffee, bless his heart. And we kept trying to, like, you know, I think we were playing with him at one point. And then, literally out of nowhere, it just reminded me out of something out of a movie where he screamed out of the top of his lungs going, "I'm not insomniac!" Like, really high pitched. I was like, all of us were like, what? And started laughing. And bless poor Polo. Polo had a bit of a hard time with that one. But it was good. I think it was high pitch. I can't do the high pitch, but yeah, it was like I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of that film where basically that guy squeals, "I'm not a sissy." It was pretty much something like that, but I'm not an insomniac, and it was really funny. We got that. Oh yeah, and then I kind of tried to. Max was the. Sadly came like, because he had the same sort of sense of humour as me, we kind of like banter each other a lot. And then there was a whole maid cafe when I pretended to flirt with him a lot. And the thing I tried to Lee story. Alright, Lee story. Now, there's quite a few of him. Do you want the time I dragged him in his pyjamas to a festival? Or do you want him being stuck under the drum kit? Your choice. Vote now, guys, and whatever you say first, I will tell that story. Lee has a few stories, bless his little heart. Oh yeah, there's the time I chucked peanut in the bin in the middle of the festival as well. That was funny. Yes, the PJ story. Right. So, me, Lee, Matt wasn't in the band at the time. Me, Lee, Connor, you saw him around, and one other person was in our band called Murder Utopia. And Lee has a very, very big reputation in the band at the time for being always late. And I mean, like, this is like, I know I can be late, but Lee's like, I'll be there at 12, and then he turns up at 1 or 2. Like, he's that late. And, yeah, he's to be honest, it's because he's so laid fucking back. Like, literally, if you just poked him, he'll probably fall over it. He's a lovely guy, and he's so laid back. But one day, Lee decided to play with his mohawk. Like, literally spend hours and hours on there perfecting his mohawk. And he had a really, really cool mohawk. I'll show a picture of him, like, to you guys, like, later on at the taco chat. He had this wonderful mohawk. And he took hours and hours getting ready. And we had to be there, I think it was about, like, 11:30, 12. And it got around, I think it was 11 or 11:15. I got so fed up with him waiting. He was still in his PJs at the time, my ad. Still fucking with his hair. Yes, he was fucking with his hair. And I literally got so fed up with it. I picked him up over my shoulder, picked up my guitar, then picked up his drumsticks and his backpack with his clothes in it. I literally marched him all the way to Danson Park, like from my house to, you know, where the wedding was, Tiff will know. That's where I marched him to from my house. And I threw him in, literally, this was in public, by the way, so I wasn't even walking the back roads. I walked through Welling High Street into the main entrance of the park with him over my shoulder, his PJs. People give me weird fucking looks with my equipment on me and Lee's fucking like clothes and drumsticks on the other arm. And as I literally got to the back, because there's no way really non-public you go back, I literally walked through the festival straight up to the youth stage and went through the gate to get behind it, and this was all public as still. And then I finally got in the tent. I threw him into the tent with his bag of clothes. I went, right, we got 10 minutes to set up. Or 5, like, 5 minutes to set up. Wait, we've got 5 minutes set up. And the fear like, I'm a teddy bear. That was the only time I think Lee actually feared me. That was, literally, he just got changed within 5 minutes, got on the stage. And and somehow, he actually did his mohawk by the end of it as well. Which, I don't know how the fuck he pulled that one off, but it was such a hilarious story. Like, you can imagine the looks I've got, the looks Lee got, and then all you can hear from the tent was, "You got 5 minutes, get ready!" Vamp! That was it. I should be saying it's not kidnapping if you're feeding him cake. Well, actually, funnily enough, my mate Lee loves my mum's cakes. Like, he actually loves them. Like, if I turn around and I put on Facebook, look what cakes my mum made. Literally, this is the only way you could get Lee on time. Yeah, 2 ways. You either lie to him about the time, or you actually turn around and I put on my Facebook and go, "My mum's made caramel slices," and he's there like that, like literally, like he just appears out of nowhere. He's like, "I heard your mum made cakes," and he's got this little shit smile on him, like you can't help but love. And I'm just like, "You're just here for mum's cakes, aren't you?" Like, you can tell the look on my face is like, "You're here for my mum's cakes. I know you are, because that's the only time you come on time to anything." Or you just appear out of nowhere one day. Where, like, literally, he will just appear and go, "Can I have your mum's cakes, please?" Though, there's one thing Lee gets to wreck me for as well, is the time where I teased him with my mum's caramel slices. You guys should turn up to Taco on Friday, and then if Lee's cut... Yeah, well, we'll be turning up on Thursday, I think. But I think Lee's coming with us. I'm not sure. I have to ask, unless like he's turning up later on. I need to talk to him. Because I don't know if he's got the tickets. I know Matt has. But I need to ask if Lee's turning up. So, yeah, Lee maybe... Yeah, true. Well, we might drag him in his PJs. You never know. You might get a rare treat of me getting so fed up with his antics. I'll be like, right, Hades does not approve. Vroom! But then again, I have to carry all his camping gear. That's not going to be... Just carrying all his camping gear with me. Just like, do it. No. To be honest, I think, like, he knows not to be late for trains. To be honest, I think the trick is, if he's coming, and you have Tree. Yeah, I do have Tree. I think if Lee's coming, Lee will probably have to stay around my house the night before. If I ask my parents nicely, you're like, look, can Lee stay around the night before so we can make sure he gets to Taco on time? That would probably be it. And, yeah, so yeah, it'll have to be like something like that. Like, I would have to have, because I know Peanut's dropping his stuff around here the night before, so he can get ready. And I know, like I say for a fact, if Lee's coming, it will probably end up he stays around our house the night before, just to make sure he gets there on time, because we know what Lee's like. And to be honest, like, half the time, Lee would be either, like, busy with breakfast or busy with something else. This is why because Lee's mum is like my other mum. So, like, every time, like, I have a problem, like Lee's mum's like my other mum, bless him. Apollo, Aphrodite, Dragon Lord, and I will be there to help the committee set up. Oh, God. Fair enough. That's fair enough. Who's Dragon Lord? Have I met Dragon Lord yet? Or is Dragon Lord... Actually, no. Lee wouldn't be Dragon Lord. Oh, what god would he be? My son. Oh, Dragon Lord. Right, now I got you. Alright, I was like, Dragon Lord? Oh, fair enough. Hold on. Yeah, the cane's done. My pimping cane's done. We got the jacket. And we need to do the other arm. So, yeah, it's... I have to admit, like... I love reminiscing with those guys. The stories we have of each other, like I say, it's you get to see some of that now, and probably half the banter we probably put on each other, because Peanut calls me Biggie Smalls now, because apparently I'm the white version of him. So yeah. Has he told you that? I'm apparently Biggie Smalls according to Matt. I'm the white version of Biggie Smalls. Don't you dare say anything like, oh, you do look like him, actually. Oh, God. Yeah. Matt's well obsessed with that lately. It's his new obsession. Or, what is his other obsession lately? Yeah, he has. Yeah. I'm trying to remember as well, like he has another obsession lately, but I'm trying to remember what it is. Because, like, when Matt finds something really hilarious, he gets really obsessed with it. Like, I remember, oh, there's this thing that was around YouTube for a while. Don't know who it is, so no comment. Yeah, I know. If you look him up, apparently I'm the white version of that. So, yeah, what was I say? Matt got obsessed with, what's that bloody YouTube video that went around? Oh, was it Winnie Bam Bam, Winnie Bam Bam, Winnie Bam 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 Bam, Wasp? Yeah, that's the one. He got well obsessed with that. And every opportunity on the Mean Against Humanity chat, he kind of puts it on, and I'm like, fuck's sake, dude. You can tell I'm just like, you can tell about Bash Mader, like, Matt, just stop being obsessed over this thing. Bless him. I love Peanut. He's a really good lad. But he's just like, dude. That's perfect for Taco and Wasps. Yeah, exactly. Oh, his other thing that we made out is Quacky, the duck, Quacky the pedo duck. That's our, like, apparently that's Matt's OC. Do not steal. Quacky the pedo duck. So yeah. To be honest, that's a story and a half how we came up with him, but I will not say it on here because I do not want to offend peeps, and it's about a particular person that I'm not too keen on, to be honest. So we'll leave it for that. I'll probably tell that one at Taco, and Matt will probably be more than happy to tell that one, to be honest. But yeah, there was that, and yep. To be honest, like, there's loads. There's too many stories. Like I said, like, it's like that time I threw him in a bin at at download during Hollywood Undead. If anyone remembers that band, they're like a rap metal band. Summoned it back in the cafe. I look forward to seeing you and your art piece finished. Okay, fair enough. Go on, go to the cafe where maids are made. where people wear pretty dresses and extort people for money. See you later. You have a good one. God, could you imagine being extorted by a maid? Now that'd be funny. Like racketeering. It's not a mafia mob. It is the maids. The maids will extort you for money. That'd be quite funny. Sorry, I was just imagine like the new sort of gang. Like, you got your 90s, 50s, you know, all the Capinos and all that. And then you got all the, like, sort of chavvy gangsters. And then you got the maids, the most terrifying of them all. They extort you for every penny you're worth. Senpai. Anyways, I'm going to put my band on, Murder Utopia. I've been talking a lot, so my throat is absolutely goddamn sore. So here we go. This is Murder Utopia, folks. I hope you enjoy. So here you go. Check out my old Facebook page. That was my old band, Murder Utopia. I hope you enjoyed that. I just need to give my vocals a little bit of a rest because obviously I've been talking a lot. So Sometimes you need to give them a rest, as you can hear. Sometimes I get a little croaky. Ribbit, motherfucker. Anyways, let's get on with this. So we are going to colour this in. Select. I think what we're going to do is do this as the primary colour. There we go. Yep, there we go. That's what I want to do. That. There we go. And go. And what about his trousers? Yep. Okay, so we're going to do his pants the same colour. Yep. There we go. What we can do, instead of making the cane all one colour, I think what we can do is just do like the same sort of stick colour as his scythe. What we can do is do like a shadow sort of question mark in the background. Go get the buttons done. Can sort of darken material at the edges here. Material. So it's not like just one solid sort of red colour. Yeah, I think we could definitely put the greys in. But first, the hoodie itself. Now, as for the hoodie, for sort of, it's quite high saturation. Oh no, it's not that hot. Darker. So, and then paler. That's it. And then that's it. Yep, there we go. Just sort of do the hat. Do 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 do. I think it needs a titsy bit more colour actually. Yep, there we go. There we go. There, looks a lot better, and then typing. Oh, I could have done something great with that zip, I just realised. Oh well, shit happens. That. Yep. Yep. Sort of go around the knucks. Yeah. And so just sort of tidy that edge up a bit. There we go. And just sort of now as for the ends of the shoes, trying to tie the costume together really. I'll tell you what I can do. Do the ends of the shoes red. And then, yeah, tie it in with the greys and stuff like that. And the reds are sort of, yeah, and use the purple for the tongue. Boot maybe as well. Just to get those shoes tied in a bit. So we got that. And then yep. And obviously yep, and then just get that white and then that. Well, yep. There we go, and get that teeth done. And I'm gonna save most of it for this layer, I think. But so there we go. Get those little dark bits done. There you go. Dun 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 dun. There you go. And just sort of. Yeah, alright, cool. That's a lot better. Yeah, to be honest, we need that vibrance. What's 92, yeah, we'll keep it at that. That's looking brilliant, actually. And what we can do is do the inside of that. No, we're going to do that darkish red, actually. So we need to pick up that and sort of... Oh, no, it's part of the trousers, actually. Yep, and the purple's just fine. Alright, so as for the hair, obviously he has got ginger hair, hasn't he? So I'm going to pick up Nickcca's hair and gingerify it, I think. So we're going to change. So I'm going to turn that down to 150. Red. That. Yeah, there we go. Sort of. Yeah, that's it. So we've got Nickcca's hairstyle, but we got the sort of somewhat hair colour of the Riddler. Was he ginger? Want to do his hair, and then we'll skip to the next layer, I think, and the skull. What we're going to do is delete this and then do all the patterns on this layer as well. Come on, Bella. My dog's trying to get attention off me now. It's like, give me attention. I want attention because I'm a lovely little doggy. Aren't you special? There we go. Let's run away now. There we go, and just do that. So go. And color his scarf. That's it. Let's get that blue and sort of tidy up the face up a bit. Yep. Okay, we're good. Okay, now time to delete some blue. But first things first, we're going to tidy up that hat. That needs some tidying. Up and pick up. Tidy up here and there. There we go. Right. Now we can pick up the blues and just take them off. Disappear so we can actually see what we're doing. that. Ooh, select. Wait a moment. Yeah, this is opportunity to shadow details. There we go. Let's do that and then get blood. Yeah. What do is just follow that along. So we can get the knife done in one hit. See, sometimes, a lot of times, I do forget the objects, and that's a really bad habit of mine. Stop doing that, to be honest. We go. Unlock that and just sort of touch those bits up there. Rub up. That and then notches. There we go. Just get them up. Just stick it. There we go. Now we got the knife done. Right, anyways. Selection, deselect. Let's see. Nope, selection, deselect. Ah, that's why. Okay, just thought it was something else. Okay, cool. And selection, deselect. Okay, cool. So we've got all the blues there. Now we can just pick up Nick's scythe color, scythe handle color. Do that for its stick. Do the gold for that. And there. There we go. We've got like the stick there now. Cane. Like so, and then borrow a colour of this repertoire. I think we're gonna go with the dark grey and stick to it. So, shoes. Yep, there we go. Get the knife. Bumming. So, yep. Got that grey again. Okay, we are nearly done. So, good. Test. So right, here we go. I'm going to pick up that blue again. I have to make. I'm going to have to make two now. Realise why. So I done goof. Should have done three. There's all the other little bits. Oh well. Smaller pen. Gold. Cane. Yep. Go. And like that. I think we're gonna stick to one grey, yeah. So we can put everything together more easily. Okay. Realise that's part of the jacket, not the. There we go. Right. Small. Just poke that out. Yeah. Okay, cool. Got that. So we just need to get the red in. Yeah. Okay. Matters and so on. Yeah, okay, cool. Got the purple done, now we get to get the red done. Darkening steel. Yeah. There we go. Go. Get that in. Boom. Just tie in the costume as well. Got to tie in, don't we? Sure, everything's tied in together neatly. Yep. Go. Yep. Right, so it just ties the colour scheme together then. And same here. That. Set up. Just tie it a bit. Buckles. Let's see, grab the red. We're getting there slowly but surely. Purple. There we go. We've got a skin colour to go then. It's tying in quite nicely actually. And then I've just got to put the patterns on jacket, then do the shine, then yeah. Yep. And we're going to do Nick's pale skin, I think. So I don't think really much to Yep. There we go. And then there's a reason behind that. It's because we're going to do the glows coming out. Yep. Let's do that. Hold up. Yep. Yep. Cool. Yep. Up. Yep, jump down. Let's see. Yep. Okay, cool. Yep. So yeah, now we got that done. Lock this. Yep. That. Pretty bad. Yep. And then like that. Like that, and then just sort of there we go. Yep, and then shit. There we go, and hello, dog. My dog's trying to get attention off me. Yeah, and then what we can do, shiny silver colour. Going. Yep. So get the purple out. Right, we're gonna have to pick up that purple. Sort of thin that out a bit. Yeah. That. Let's do that. Yep. As you can see what I'm doing now. So like that. Yep. Just sort of. Yep. Let's do that. Select that purple. So as you can see, I'm actually decorating the sort of. purple. So, yeah. There we go. Oh, I think someone thinks I'm talking to him. Oops. There we go. So now we got all that. Yeah. Which I think is looking pretty good. Now, as for the shoulders. Just so you can see a hint of the nightmare symbols. There we go. Yeah, it's looking pretty good at the moment. Yeah, I think we don't need to over-complex the design. So I'll just save that for the moment. Have a little stretch. There we go. Right, now we can move on to the shining effects sort of layer. So layer, new raster layer. We're going to do the lighting first. So hard light, 60. Right, we're going to do the armbands and that. Because it's going to be shiny. So for skin color, we're going to do this time. Lightened. Sort of, yeah, that's it. Sort of. Gee. Right, like that. Yep, there we go. And then we got the sort of knife going on. Alright, cool. Leather, we're going to sort of... think. Sort of like that, and then... same here. It's like that. Let's see. Sort of shine. Label here. So yeah. sort of shine there going on. What we could say for the Hello there. Thank you, man. I'm glad you like my artwork. How you been, by the way? Thank you very much. There you go. I've just literally caught your comment, so thank you very much. How you been, my man, by the way? Got a little robot face. I really need to change my emojis for this. And then just sort of get the rubber and just sort of touch that up a bit. There you go. And there you go. Sort of get that done. That music's getting in my head now. And let's see. Yep. And sort of that blood there, and then sort of like that, just so you know it's quite thick loop. Alright, cool. So we got that, and as for the cane, I think we're going for like a reddish colour. So get that pen smaller. Just get that sort of wood effect going. Sketch down and then you get that nice little wooden effect. Well, thank you for the compliment, dude. Thank you very much. Feel free to watch this all the way to the end, because obviously we are nearly done now. Just seeing there's any more little bits to shine. Skin's fine. Yeah, I think we've got everything down for the shine. There's no really like more shiny objects, because I used to do the shine like for like more shiny objects. Like the jacket's not really, you know what I mean. It's more material. I think the one thing I didn't do, which I said I was going to do, is to darken that a little bit, just to give that sort of jacket a bit more an oomph. An oomph, I like that word, oomph. Hats and boots. Anyways, right, let's get on with this and just sort of... I was thinking doing something Nightmare Realm sign, but I don't think we really need that. I think this is just enough, really. Yeah, forgot to do that. Whoops. And just sort of, let's just give that jacket a little bit more livelihood, if you know what I mean. Just to make it look a bit more, you know, yeah. So, just get that. Right, we've done the skin, we've done that. Yeah, I think we've done everything we need to do. Okay, cool. I'll just, do the background now, because this is going to be my cool idea, so hopefully I'll be able to pull it off. If not, then I'm going to be quite disappointed in myself. But, you know, like they say, trial and error. So, layer... Oh no, we need to do one more effect first. The glow eyes. Keep forgetting about that. Layer, new raster layer. So, right, this is what we're going to do. The first layer is going to be normal but faded. So we need a really dark red. That is too big. There we go. Sort of. Smaller, sort of. No, it's a bit too small. We need a bit more of a... Oh, and yellow. Sort of. Like that. And then we duplicate that layer. Duplicate. There we go. And then... Did I get the spray can? Right, and just like that. Just for the red. additive. Start off with that. All the way to white. That. And towards it as we go. And same for the yellow. Sort of like that. Get the rubber. Two layers together and do. Undo. Let's do something silly there. Rubber. Like that, so we've got like sort of like the glow. Yep, and I think that's a glow done. Just trying to think. To be honest, I think we need to resize this. Edit, transform, retransform. Transform on into tool. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Selection, deselect. So we got that going. So yep, there we go. So we'll leave it at that. Now we can do the background finally. So, layer. Still there. Now, as for the aura, I think what we're going to do is go with white first. Actually, go with gold. Got an idea for this actually. See what I'm going to do. So, thank you. And let's get that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yep. Done. So. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then paint it up a little bit. Part of the jacket, sort of. Yep. And then. And let's see. So we got that done. Just trying to riddle me there. Trying to think. Sometimes you know, like sometimes you think too deeply. Got that. See, edit. A bit more to do first. unlock. Smaller. You need dark background, so layer. Just a layer. We're gonna go black for now since I've done every inch of this, so it does not matter like. Sort of. Yep. Right, cool. So we got that done. Now we can lock it. Then yep, I think that will do. So you got that nice sort of gradient thing going on, aura, which I think will look fantastic. Now, as for the background, first off, okay, actually not all of it can. Alright, where's the Riddler question mark? Because this is the bit where I'm going to get... Let's see. Classic. Yeah. So no, I'm just on. Did undo. So. Should be better off that. For now. Sorry, selection. Select. Sorry, because I have to do this first. Yep. Right, and, oh. Sharpen. That. That. And that's it. Alright, it's just a template thing now. Right. Alright. Yep, there we go. Go a smaller brush. That. Yep, and then smaller. Let's go nuts with it. Just sort of like build up the so. Like that, and fill in, like, say, the gaps. Right, like that, and there we go. There we go, and so yeah, there we go. And just closing the gaps like that. Go. Sort of. We're nearly done, by the way, guys. I'm just like doing a really cool background thing, and I'll be uploading this episode to YouTube, obviously. So. So good. There we go. So we got all that sort of going on. Take it undo gently. It's like that. That and then hit undo. There we go. Not like that. Yep. So. Pop out like that. That and yep. No. Yeah, I think, to be honest, that doing a little bit more would be bad. So edit. That one go. Yep. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think, to be honest, it'd be okay. So we just do one more bit, the layer. Just a layer. In bucket first. That. Yeah, actually. Yeah, I think I've kind of goofed that. I think it should have been bright coloured, shouldn't it? And I think, to be honest, we don't want to do it pure white. Like that. Spray can. Purple. Sort of like that. There we go. I think that is pretty much done now. quite pleased with the results of that. So let's give that a bit of a stretch. Selection, deselect, file, save. Okay guys, if you've seen everything you have enjoyed today, please subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my YouTube, subscribe to everything I've got on social media under Vamp the Lost Soul. For more Vamp the Lost Soul news or live draws or whatever, my website's down below, so it's got all my social medias. And I shall see you all later. You have a fantastic day, guys. This is James Vamp the Lost Soul. Truth more than seems. Bye! If you liked everything you've seen today, please buy volumes 1 and 2 of Vamp the Lost Soul. There is a pre-order for free now, so links are down below. So please get your hands on them while you can. Also, remember, you can become a patron and vote on what next I do next week, or support me, or just get sneak previews and stuff like that. If you want to send fan art, guys, please send them at vampthelostsoul@hotmail.com, or hashtag me at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at hashtag VTLS fan art. I'll see you all guys soon. Bye!